Welcome back to your 15-minute workout. Today we have got a non-impact cardio-based workout that has no equipment. So whether you're new to fitness, new to strength training, new to cardio, this workout is going to get your heart rate up without any jumping, without upsetting the knees, and without the need of any equipment. You are just going to need one mat because we are going to be putting the hands down onto the floor, so it might make it a bit more comfortable for the wrists. And you might want a surface, whether that be a chair, a table. Before we get started, we are going to do a warm-up. So you're going to take that head to one side. Other side. And then taking one arm all the way back, big circle with that one arm. This warm-up can be done seated if you prefer. So as this is a non-impact cardio workout, this is a beginner-friendly, take that arm forward, lower body, knee-friendly workout. Take the other arm back. Arm forward. From there, you're going to take one leg out to the side, pushing that hip all the way back, getting a nice stretch through the inside of that leg. Perfect. Other side. Taking one ankle across the knee, holding on to something if you need to. Other side. And then from there, you're going to place feet flat on the floor, reach all the way down to the toes. First move of the day, you're going to be standing, feet about shoulder width apart. Hands are going to come down to the floor. You're going to step back into a plank, and then you're going to come back up to standing. This time, other leg is going to go back, stepping back into that plank, hips in line with the shoulders, stepping forward, back up. If that feels a bit too challenging, you can take the feet wider to give yourself a little bit more space, and you can bring the hands down to a surface. So whether that be a chair, a table, something sturdy, so you're on less of a decline and more of an incline for that plank. That is going to be our first move of the day. We're going to do 40 seconds there. As always, I have the timer. 3, 2, 1. So starting that timer. Coming down, plank, hands under the shoulder, pelvis tucked under in that plank, stepping back up, other leg going back this time. I didn't switch legs. Maybe I did. This time, other side. You come into that plank, hips are down, shoulders over the wrists. Option is always to drop to the knees in that plank if you need to, or bring the hands to a higher surface. You've got 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Perfect, team. 20-second rest. Our next move, you're going to have the feet about shoulder width apart, maybe in line with the mat if you have one. You're going to squat down, and then as you come up, you're going to come to the toes. So there's no jump. You're just coming up to the toes to get a little bit more of that heart rate up, and you can sit to a chair if you prefer. 3, 2, 1. Here. Squat down, come to the toes. If that feels too much coming to the toes, just give me regular squats, or if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, add in a weight at the chest, or add in that jump if your neighbors or your knees don't mind. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Staying standing this time. You're going to take the feet really wide outside of shoulders. Hands are going out in a T, and from here you're taking opposite hand to toe, and you're bending from that hip, so you get a nice little bit of a hamstring stretch at the back there. If you need to bend the knees to reach for that toe, you can also do that. All right, team. 3, 2, 1. From here, opposite hand to toe, stretching out through the back of the leg, working through those hamstrings, as well as getting a nice little bit of cross-sectional work as well with the opposite hand to toe. We've got one more move after this, then we're going to repeat that 3 more times. Ten seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Our last move in our 4. You're gonna have feet hip width apart. You're gonna step back and both arms are gonna reach up. Then you're gonna bring the hands back in as the leg comes in, and then we're gonna do the other side. You can make it a lunge if you want, but if the knees aren't happy with the lunge, you can just extend that toe back there, all right? 3, 2, 1. Here, arms go up, leg goes back, other side. Little bend in that front knee as you come back. If you want to make this more challenging, have a weight, heavy backpack, something in your hands that you can push into that shoulder press. Nice thing about this workout is not only is it non-impact, so we're not hurting the knees or upsetting the neighbors, but you've also got a nice bit of full body and getting that heart rate up. You've got 5 more seconds here, and we're going to repeat all of this. 3, 2, 1. Perfect, team. We're going to go back into that plank to standing, taking whichever variation you need, whether it's coming to the floor, to a chair, to a table, whatever it is you need for your workout, okay? Remember, you know your body best when it comes to moving it, all right? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Hands come to the floor, step back into that plank, hips in line with the shoulders, stepping back up. Really making sure that you're hitting that plank every time you step down. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Perfect, team. Coming up, that squat to toes. If the toes works for you, you can take out the toes if that feels better, or make it more challenging, add in the jump or some extra weight, all right? And remember, you can always sit down onto a chair if that helps with a little bit of feedback to know where the hips are meant to go, all right? 3, 2, 1. So squat, and then as you come to the toes, arms come back like you're gonna jump high. Notice I'm not going particularly fast. I like to move with a little bit more control. Nothing wrong with using momentum. I just like to keep my moves quite slow. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Perfect, team. This time, feet come wide for that opposite hand to toe in that standing position. Remember, if you feel this down the back of the legs, like a hamstring stretch, you're doing it right. All right, team. 3, 2, 1. Opposite hand reaches for opposite toe, bending from that hip, bending the knee if you need to. Remember, you don't have to reach for the toes either. You can reach for the knee, you can reach for the shin, whatever is within your reach, literally. Tim, you got about 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Come back up to standing. Feet about hip width apart, and we're doing that step back with that reach above. All right? Getting a nice little bit of a shoulder workout as well with this one. Adding in that extra weight if you want more of a challenge, okay? You've got 3, 2, 1. Arms come up, leg goes back, other side. Soft bend in that knee, just to keep it in the quads at the front. Fifteen more seconds. 5 more seconds here for me. 3, 2, 1, 2. That's 2 rounds down. You've got 2 to go. Remember, you can pause me anytime, grab a sip of water, and we'll head back to where we started, into that plank to standing, remembering the options that you can take here. All right, you've got about 10 seconds. My heart rate's getting up. I'm definitely sweating. All right, 3, 2, 1. Coming into that plank, hips down, and then back up. This works. Nice little bit of shoulder stability. Obviously core with that plank and a bit of coordination as well, because you want to keep an eye and make sure that you're alternating which leg steps back and forward. When I say keeping that pelvis tucked under with this move, I mean really tucking that pelvis under in that plank, by the way. Imagining that you've got a tail and you're trying to put that tail between your legs. 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Coming back into that squat to toes. Trying to get those hips down in line with the knees if you can, but if that's not within your range right now, that's also okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Sitting hips down, coming up. Imagine that when you come to the toes, you are about to jump and take off. This is kind of 2/3 of a jump squat. 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Taking feet wide, arms are going out for that opposite hand to toe. Remember, turning the toes out slightly, reaching for wherever your hamstrings will allow. Arms straight out. 3, 2, 1. I've got 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're going to do that backward step, arms coming straight up for me. If you do feel this in the lower back, don't feel like you have to arch the back as you come up. You can have a little lean over that front leg and keep that back neutral in that position, so hopefully you don't feel it so much in that lower back as you extend up. 3, 2, 1. Here. A little tilt over with that torso, so we're not extending that back too much. Nothing wrong with extending the back, just if you do feel it in that lower back or that mid back, you can lean forward slightly. Three, 2, 1. Awesome. You have got one more round, okay? Remember, grab that sip of water whenever you need to. We're going to do our last time with that plank to standing. Nice little bit of shoulder stability, core as well as cardio. All right, last time here too. Last circuit. Let's make this count. 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Plank, stepping up. Other side. Halfway. Ten more seconds here. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Last time we're gonna do that squat to toes, or taking whichever variation you need to. My heart rate has definitely got up. All right, team, you got about 10 seconds here. Weight in the heels, toes slightly turned out, hands at the chest, then taking them behind as you come up to those toes. 3, 2, 1. Squatting down and then up. Ten seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Take your feet a little wider for that opposite hand to toe. Breathing, 2 more rounds, 2 more exercises, and then we are done. All right, team. Arms come out wide. Reaching for as low as you can with that opposite hand. 3, 2, 1. Fifteen more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Perfect, team. We have got one more time, reaching all the way up as we come and step that leg back. I'm actually going to show you from this side just so you can see what I mean about the back extension. All right. A little bit of breeze I can feel here. 3, 2, 1. Hands come up, leg goes back, other side. See how I'm slightly leaning over that front leg and not kind of extending all the way back, which you can do, but don't feel like you have to. And I'm just tapping that toe back, bringing back to center. 15 more seconds, then we are done. Then we'll do a nice cool down. Three, 2, 1. Perfect, team. Take a rest wherever you are. You're either going to come to seated or to lying down if that feels comfortable. Taking the ankle, cross the knee, bringing that knee into the chest. 3 deep breaths here for me. Well done, team. Switching other side, team. 3 deep breaths here for me, just letting that heart rate come down. Awesome. Coming up onto that one knee, if it feels comfortable, you're going to tuck that pelvis under, take that arm all the way up and over. Other side. Awesome work with that non-impact cardio. Let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything specific you want to see from me. Have an awesome day.